I do a lot of work based on my research on urban development. And every time there's a big development project about to take place, not only that the people or humans will be displaced, or the animals would also be the first ones to go. And so I think that's where the animals will come into play, because for this work in particular, I work with a glass craftsman in Saigon to develop 44,000 pieces of glass animals. To my understanding, Vietnam doesn't have the tradition or like the traditional craft, which is glass, but there are craftsmen who work with glass. Not many people are aware of that to begin with, because Vietnam is more known with like ceramic or some other crafts, but not glass. Apparently, this guy has been doing glass for a while, and he was featured in documentaries on TV, so that's how I found him. But at the same time, one of the issues that I'm very concerned in my work is that the kind of history and traditions that are fast disappearing. And I think even glass craft is not one of the things that Vietnam is known for, but at the same time, it's there. And, people have been doing it for years. So you would see all these little animals, glass animals, being sold at the markets, but it's very cheaply made. But people don't know that those are not mass-produced. They are hand-formed individually, one by one. But with the markets, it would make it really quick, and because, they have to sell it for cheap. So when I approached him, I wanted to bring back the pride in his work. Because the problem with a lot of Vietnamese workers are that they have to make quick things and cheap things, so they don't take pride in their craft or in their work. And it's very difficult to convince them to think long term. So with this guy, it's very special, because when I talk to him about featuring his work, is about the pride that he should take in his work, or we should take in our work. And so he's really excited about that. So we worked together and we developed, the models or the shapes and of the animals, of each animals, and which animals are possible to make, which are not. And he would do them like, hand-formed animals with open flame one by one. And he's very excited about that, because, it's not like you making a bunch of them really quickly, really cheaply and sell in the market, but it's going to be in a museum.